explain something to you, but it's not that way. Look at the guy walking the doggies. I remember walking my dog out in this crap. It was irritating, but at the same time, joyful in a way. But I don't know how these videos are how I'm gonna do this with this student in the truck, because it's hard for me to record something. It takes 3 times as long for him to do something. And of course, like I said, he likes to talk, so even when I just sit there and not respond to anything, he'll still sit there and talk. But other than that, like I said, hopefully when we get to Gary, which so far it's amazing on how students could look stuff up for their benefit, but they can't look up and understand from where they're picking up to where they're going. But if they want something or want to stop, take a shower or something, they can sit there and freaking try to figure out an idea of which route he's taking or which area he's going to be in, just to stop at that location and take a shower. But other than that, they can't really do anything else, trip planning wise. So he asked about going to Gary, Indiana today, because he pulled it up and he's like, oh, well, the Gary, Indiana yard's right there and we're gonna go right by it. Which I knew that since before I picked up this load, but yesterday was an hour behind, so it's another whatever. Yeah, but on top of that, I bought a cord yesterday, a 10-foot cord for my phone, because my phone that I got last year, sometime, forget when I got it, finally started going out on me. It wouldn't charge unless I held it a certain way, and yeah. So I finally got this one. My students told me that they actually have them in 10 foot at the truck stop, which normally I look, but I didn't really actually look. I just looked at a couple rows and they were all for the same phone, so I was like, screw it, I'm not going to sit here and keep looking. So yesterday I did that. That was about $7.99. So I used my points, of course, to get that. Which makes it easier. So if I was running solo by myself, I could literally leave it plugged in back there and just have it sit right there. Just buying that for that stay right there. So just run that way and go there. But it makes it easier because now, since I'm sitting in the passenger seat where my phone gets low, just plug it in and sit in the passenger seat. I don't have to bring it down there. So I'm gonna get my bed situated. I made my bed, but it's been so alright, everybody, so bed is done. Put my cookies on because I probably will eat them. Have rags over here. They're usually for cleaning, but I gotta do something with this. I got a lot of paper towels and other stuff in there. I gotta reorganize it. But I have a whole bunch of light bulbs I probably need to just throw away, because the halogens that my student gave me for the low beams, the right side keeps going out, and the other day the right side went out and it didn't come back on. Well, I swapped the bulbs where it's like if I had a team load and he only had 30 minutes, he's screwing me over right now. And on top of that, we still got to get fuel for the Reaper. I don't need fuel for the truck. The DEF, it's debatable. I got enough DEF and of course enough fuel, but I'll probably get Jeff for the truck because get to Gary, Indiana, and then drive another whatever. I don't know where I'm going after that, so probably a couple gallons. But anyways, I'm still sitting here waiting on him. I'm getting stuff situated right now since he's not in the truck because it's like, but let me finish up and most likely you'll see us hopefully rolling out. It's 5:19 right now. The roads really weren't bad, even when we got up here. The roads were still wet. There were some areas like I didn't record, but once we got off of the 94 or the 80 and started coming up here, the roads were a little bit bad, or a little bit more snow on them. But other than that, it was a pretty much easy day. He's in there right now, taking a shower or something. I don't know if he's gonna do laundry or whatever, but I'll go later to go take a shower. At least have some time to myself. And everybody wants to come to the terminal. Look at it. Truck stop's no different. Maybe a little bit better because they might plow it, but this is a good amount of snow. And I'm in Gary, Indiana. I'm on my way back from taking a shower, so yeah. See? Pretty nice, ain't it?